Hi, Scorpios. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your March single psychic prediction. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides, what is next in love? What is coming towards you? Any confirmation? I do have some charms and initials for you, so we'll be doing that. But what is the energy that's around you in the month ahead? So welcome back, everybody. This is for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and cross watchers are always welcome in any of my videos. But let's get started. Let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what loving messages they have for you for the days ahead. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you have for us at this time? What is it that you need us to know? I am listening for you now. I have painting poppies. Okay, so I'm painting a little bit of a feeling of I can change the colors of things, that I can change. If I use that as a metaphor, I can change my mindset. I can change how I look at things. I can paint a room. I don't like the color of a room. I can paint it, right? I can visualize it in my mind and say, I think I would like that better. So I feel like it's more along the lines of I am making changes and I'm seeing things differently. And then probably through that effort, you're going to see something start to either bloom or start to unfold in front of you. The number 49 in this card. I have always, I'm always in your arms. Okay, the number 34. I'm just going to say always and forever. So your forever person, I want an always and forever. I'm tired of the short relationships. I'm not interested in casual. I'm not interested in hookup. I don't do one night stands. I want always and forever. And that has the number 34. The tattoo is also jumping out at me. I have a tattoo. It looks like a band. It felt like it goes all the way around the arm, like one of those, it circles the arm. So feels like a band of some kind. So that could be a very specific clue. They're showing me upper right arm. Okay. I have a green faery. Green. Okay. The color green. Green is growth. Green is emeralds. Green is sometimes it's envy. Sometimes it is a symbol of I'm going to say, growth is the main part. Cool, it's a cool color, right? It's cooling energy, water energy, forest energy. So the number 24. So I have cool water, forest. Do I live near water? Do I live near a stream, a lake, pond, body of water, something like that? Do I live more in the forest? I will tell you, I'm smelling pine trees and like walking on pine needles and leaves. So that could be something that you experience, or that could be something that where you guys live. Okay, that there's a walking path in that we are going to be going on, or we go on, and it has lots of pine trees, and it definitely smells like pine. So that could be just an experience, or that's somewhere we visit. You know, we want to, when we go camping. Yeah, okay. So vacations, maybe we go camping at a lake. We rent a cabin, you know, in the Poconos. We travel to, they're saying not far, but into the mountains. Okay, almost like a second home in the mountains. Some of you. So maybe that's something that I am wishing for or hoping for, or want to retire there, something like that. Spirit, please share with me. A lot of earth energy around this. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So yeah, a lot of earthy energy coming in. I have a 3 of Swords, 4 Swords. Okay. I have a Queen of Cups. and I have a Knight of Pentacles. I will definitely say healing. I'm going to say, hey, I took the time to take care of myself, whatever, whatever it took. And I'm not going to settle for anything less than this kind of always and forever energy, because I'm not going to go through this again. So I feel like I've learned to love myself. This is this beautiful swan waiting for a soul connection. I want a soulmate. I don't want just anything. So you've made up your mind, and that's okay. That means that that's what spirit knows what you need. Spirit will bring you what you need. But I do feel this feeling of kind of slow and steady energy with this Knight, this sense of building upon something, this sense of growing over a period of time. So this love will grow. It's not going to come in like a whirlwind and then stop. It will be, we're attracted to each other, and it will get better and better. I'm just going to say better over time, okay? Which is what we want to hear, that as the years go by. So that tells me you're going to be together for a long time. Years go by, and it's better over time. It just keeps getting better, so you'll be one of those couples that's able to say, I'm happier today than I've ever been. You could be married for forever. I have an 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. This is coming into me as this hardworking. Okay, we both are probably very hardworking. We both might have, it feels like physical. One of you at least has a physically demanding job. You could be on your feet a lot. You could be lifting. You could be the ladder, construction, working, going up and down a ladder, anything like that. But it feels like I have physical, like my body is just tired at the end of the day. So somebody just needs probably more rest, to rest their body, physically rest. I have a 9 of Swords. So here's the resting, but the resting comes worry. It's almost like if I stop, I can't stop what I'm doing. Okay. So somebody who is invested in what they're doing. Maybe they own their own business. They own their own construction company. They can't stop working. The work has to get done. The work is always coming in, something along those lines. So yeah, I'm going to say they worry. They worry about their work. They worry about how much work they have, something like that. I have a 7 of Wands. I'm going to say I push through no matter what. I feel like this person is pretty strong. I can survive recessions. I've survived worse. Yeah, I mean the hard work. I mean, a lot of people are hardworking, but some people are just so dedicated to what they do. So I guess I'm going to say it's a combination of, it's not just I work hard and then I go home. I feel like it's a dedication. It could be a calling. It could be, this is what I always wanted to do. I never have ever thought about doing anything else. Really good at what I do. So it could be just some kind of it's who they are, spirit just said, like it became them, what would be a profession that, I think anybody who works with their hands or skilled or artistic or musician, it's like what they do is who they are. So I do feel like there's some of that going on around this connection. So that feels good. All right, let's see what else they want for this. Spirit, please share with me. I have gathering together, connecting with friends. I feel like we do have a big social circle. I feel like that's one of the things that we enjoy, whether it's combination of social friendships or big families. But there's a part of me that feels like we're always doing something. We always have kind of something on our agenda. we're always kind of like, oh, we got to go to so-and-so's on Saturday. And then, you know, Sunday afternoon, we got something else, you know. So it could be we have big families that just have lots of stuff going on, birthday parties, anniversary, events. So we could be just kind of active with that, and we enjoy that. We're very social, Spirit saying. We're both very social. Okay. Or one is very social and is taking the Scorpio along with them. So that's okay too. I have potent practice. Take back your power, manifest what you want, setting your intentions. I feel like this is what you wish for, believe it or not. I feel like what you've been putting out into the universe came back to you. I feel like what you've been asking for is manifesting now. This just a sense of you manifested this, and manifestation works. Maybe it's not here yet, but Spirit's listening. Spirit knows. They know what you want. So keep talking to them, keep asking. This reading and you watching this reading is a manifestation, because you're engaged in what it is that Spirit wants for you. So you're listening, okay? What we think and what we feel is as true to our mind as experiencing it, okay? So we want to remember that. I'm opening a door. Beautiful. I'm leaving the past behind and I am entering a new phase of my life. I'm changing, I'm moving, I'm courageous. So this is the change. This is the change that you've been waiting for, or this is the moment in time that you have been waiting for, and that door opens and that person comes in, and you know, here we go. So that feels good. Let's get some initials. Let's see what they have. First initials, last initials. Let's see what they want for you. With the letter I, D, O, F, L. I have a Y. I have an S, G, A, P, Q, and I have another I. And I have some new letters. And these, if you haven't seen these yet on my channel, I have, these are first letter, second letter of either a first name or a last name. Okay, so these I feel like are a little more accurate because you kind of can almost feel the name pop out when I flip the card. So let's see what they have for you. I have an R-O, E-M, A-A. I have an E-D, an M-I, a C-H. I have a W-A. I have an N-I. Let's get two more. I have an H-E, and I have an A-S. Okay, so those are... hopefully those are a confirmation for somebody. Let me know if they are. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. Anything that I should be looking for? Any signs? Anything about this energy? Always and forever. I mean, I'll take always and. Otherwise, you're not going to be interested. They've already shared with me that you're not going to settle for anything less than always and forever. So whatever you're manifesting and asking for, unless it's that, it's not coming in. So I have a student. Okay, maybe we were good students. Maybe we went back to school. Maybe we're going back to school now. I have glasses. Somebody wears glasses, contact lenses. I like your jawline. So that came into me as a very divine, masculine, strong, you know, kind of structure, and with that jawline. So maybe that is very distinctive about them, that, you know, like a really strong, you know, jaw. Trading Bitcoins. Okay, maybe they're invested in Bitcoins. Know something about Bitcoins? Maybe that's a conversation you have. I have smooth skin, and I love the lips on this card. I always love the lips. So you have it's like smooth skin and soft lips, like who is this person? Nice. I have I'm gonna say I went back to school. This feels like I went back to school. Like maybe I had to change careers. Maybe I'm not going through it right now, but it's a sense of I lost my job or my career was kind of, shifting. It wasn't really what it should be. And maybe I decided to go back to school and add skills to my work or elevate the opportunities for me. So that feels like kind of a discussion about how I got to where I am today. I have a pilot. Okay. That feels like a wish list, like a dream come true. That's something I always wanted. Going back to I'm doing something that I've always wanted to do. A pilot kind of defines a person, right? What do you do for a living? I'm a pilot. Like that kind of defines a person. I'm trustworthy. Okay. I have a tendency to get jealous. Hey, maybe you know that about yourself. Maybe this is somebody you could be jealous of. Like, oh, I don't want them to be with anybody else. I have long, straight hair. Okay. Let's get a couple more. Management, boss, running things. I have impulsive and jealous. So we want to be careful with those energies. Okay. Maybe we're working on it. Maybe we're working on trying not to lose our temper, trying to count to 10, taking deep breaths. Maybe there's just situations that I have a tendency to act a certain way. People get on my nerves at work, one person in particular, something like that. Spirit, tell me more about this connection. What is it that you need me to know? I have music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. So music could be connecting us. We could have a love for music, little bit of playing the flute. I know flutes are probably not that many people play the flute, but maybe I played the flute when I was younger. Maybe in grade school I took flute lessons. I played the flute in the high school band. So maybe somebody does have flute music experience. Oh, a magical gateway. Oh, sign me up. Look at this. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to boldly step forward without looking back. Oh, a magical gateway opens. Okay. So, is it finally your turn? Yes. And then they want you to they want you to open this gateway. What did they say? Boldly moving forward without looking back. So that tells me you're in a good place. It tells me that I want to open that door. I'm good. I can do this. So, but yeah, I love that. Life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that need to be healed. So you can see these you guys hear me all the time, arms wide open. I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive this love. I'm asking for it, Spirit. Bring it on. Open that door. Okay, where is it? I'm waiting. There's a sense of I've been super patient. I do deserve this, and I'm just kind of waiting for that person, that one person. I have a 7 of Pentacles. I have a 10 of Cups. I have a Page of Swords. I have a 2 of Pentacles. It came into me as somebody saying to you, I like what you've done. So all I can think of is I like what you've done with the place. Maybe you renovated a house. Maybe you've renovated a yard. It almost feels like you redid something. And it's almost like they're complimenting you on what you've done. So maybe you gutted a house, gutted a kitchen. And they're like, I like what you did with the place. It's really nice, you know? So maybe somebody who, one, knows what they're doing and talking about this, and two, really respects what you did. So part of me is leaning towards renovation work, construction work, bathrooms, kitchens, blowing out, you know, part of the house. So I like what you've done with the place is kind of how it came into me. So if you've had some renovation projects, maybe you're meeting a person through that. You know, you met somebody, you're meeting somebody through like contractors coming and going, or somebody who owns one of those types of businesses. So just, I like what you've done with the place is how it came in. Okay. I've got a stormy weather. Okay, getting through a storm. Yeah, life hasn't been easy. That's probably the conversation. I have a free spirit. I'm going to say after the storm, I realized that I have to take care of myself. I realized that I got to live my life for me. So that's probably what they're sharing. I have an Aries. I have a soulmate energy. I want a soulmate. I want that gate to open. Setting a deadline. I don't know if I have a deadline as much as I just feel like time is trickling away. And I try not to think about it, but it just kind of slips through my hands, you know, like month after month or year after year. And all of a sudden I wake up and go, I've been single for 10 years. How did that happen? So just remember that period of time is your time still. It's still part of your story. It's still part of your path. And it's going to bring you to the person that you're supposed to be with because you've changed over that period. I have happy ever after. So always and forever and happy ever after, these two beautiful swans. So, you know, time, you know, yeah, okay, I had to wait for time, but what if it's because it was the right one? Solitude. Yeah, I do feel like I struggle with being alone. I'm tired of the wait. I get it. So that's probably something that I'm just struggling with. They're saying I need to know. I mean, that sounds like you talking to me. Like I need to know, Kathy. I need to know when this person's coming. Let's get some charms. Let's see if we can get a couple other clues with the charms, see what they're saying. I need to know. Yeah, I mean, we all need to know, but we have to trust in divine timing. Okay, so here is our charms and my magic scoop. I'm just going to give these a little stir. Go over here and see what they have. All right. Let me see what jumps out at me first. Okay, so I have a big tree. I always like trees. I did have all that forest energy, pine trees, forest, pine needles. So camping, if you're going camping. Maybe that's not something that you want, but we are going camping. I'm not sure what this symbol is. Maybe somebody can share it with me, but it's coming into me as an intuitive eye. Okay. I'm not recognizing it, but it's coming into me as I'm very intuitive, the third eye energy. So maybe that's the connection. I'm very intuitive myself, and I feel different when I'm with you. So here's these two trees. I'm going to put these two trees growing together, side by side. Oh, I like that. Side by side. Yeah. And then here's this palm. I feel I'm going to put these together. It could be symbols of our culture, symbols of our religion, that we both connect with, for some of you. I have this beautiful heart. It feels like a heart necklace. It does. It feels like something that is on a chain. It might be something that I never take off. Maybe it was gifted to me. Maybe it's just like one of my signature pieces that I wear pretty often. I have an octopus with all these arms and legs. I'm going to go with I can't take my hands off of you. I just feel like once I get a hold of you, I just can't let you go. So it could be very affectionate. It could be somebody who's very sensual. Okay, but I think that they just can't let you go. Here's a music note, G clef, I guess, and music note is important. I do feel like I feel like somebody can read music, play music. Okay, not everybody can actually read music, so I do feel like that's somebody in somebody's background or life. I have a beautiful owl, so I'm knowledgeable. I'm all-knowing, they're saying, very wise. Lots of wisdom in this connection. It's coming in. This looks like I'm going to put this feather, and it looks like a little angel. It's like a little, it's in the shape of a little baby angel. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. Okay. So it's a little angel, and I'm going to put the feather and the wings together because I believe in angels. I believe in God. I believe in heaven. I believe in blessings. I believe that if I pray, things come true, so I just feel like that's a big part of somebody's life. It's just who I am and what I do. That feels good. Yeah, here's a fairy. So part of my theme for March was like fairy cards. So yeah, so the fairies are here. It was like fairy dust and magic and sprinkles and wishes and dreams. And yeah, I mean, I want you to believe in all those things. I believe in love, basically. And then last but not least, I have this beautiful infinity symbol. So infinite love, infinite abundance. We'll travel a lifetime together, eternity, an eternal love. So this could be definitely a soul connection. We've traveled many lifetimes together. So it is beautiful. I will say it's going to be worth the wait. Sometimes we have to be patient for the right one, but sometimes you're better off than being with the wrong one. Sometimes that wrong one is, like what was I thinking? Let's get a timeline. Let's see if they have any time element for you. Spirit, please share with me the timeline. I have it's worth the time, worth the effort, worth the wait. Okay, worth the time. I have April. Okay, March, April. That's right around the corner. I have June, April, May, June. We could have love blooming here in the spring. Okay, so does that gateway open as soon as the flowers are in bloom? Going too fast, we're going to slow it down and take our time. Okay, there's no reason to rush things. There's no finish line. I'm going to go with that. Let's see what they are saying about love messages. It feels good. It does. It feels like a forever love. It feels that it will be worth the wait. So even if it's just a manifestation today, it's good things to manifest. It's good things that anybody would want to come into their energy. So you grab it, you claim it, and we'll put it out into the universe in a moment. Okay. So even if we're just manifesting. With you, I want to experience the good, the bad, and the unpredictable. I can handle anything with you by my side. I love hearing your stories from your past. I want to know everything about you. Part of me feels like it's a very social connection, like I said. So maybe we have a good time telling family stories, family jokes. bantering with siblings, you know, making fun of each other. So maybe we just have a really good time, you know, just with our families. Tell me your deep, dark secrets. I'd love you regardless. There's nothing you can't say to me that would make me change my mind. There's nothing. What you love, I love too. So we have a lot in common. We have a lot that we enjoy about each other. I'm eager to start a family with you. So for some of you, this is the person. This is the forever person. I'm going to go through everything with you. So we are going to put this out into the universe. Beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. If you're new to this channel, thank you for joining me. Of course, hit that like and subscribe button, comment, claim it, own it, it's yours. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me and talk, my website is kathymamolenpsychicmedium.com, and I'll put that in the description below. I hope that you enjoyed your messages today. I hope that you have a great March. Okay. And we're going to ask Spirit to guide this to you now. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.